Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Live in the Solution. I am Mary Trimble, your astrologer and tarot card reader, here with your readings for July the 8th through July the 14th. And what a week we have ahead of us. First of all, I want to say, I forgot last week to mention it was my brother's birthday. Joe, happy birthday Joe, the second. He's traveling, he travels every year for his birthday. And this week it is my birthday. It's my birthday on the 11th. It's my nephew Sam's birthday on the 12th, and it's my other brother Michael's birthday on the 13th. So happy birthday to all Cancerians. Now, these readings are for the collective, guys. These are general readings. Please don't assume everything I say here pertains to you. And if you would like a more in-depth personalized reading, you may go to my website. All the links to all the other videos, because this is for your sun, moon and rising, and any other links that are pertinent will be in the show more section below. So check that out. Also, these readings come in 3 sections: the intro, the astrology report, and then the tarot reading. So if you are checking out your sun, moon and rising, check out the skip time reports that will be below also. What else? Oh, another way to support this channel is become a patron, guys. You can become a patron by going to my Patreon page. That link is below also. For as little as $1 a month. That's huge for me. You can also do a one-time donation. No donation is too small. And of course, if you can't, that's not. You can look. I post things on my Patreon page. I don't post anywhere else. So you might want to check it out. And of course, if that's. You don't have to. That's wonderful if you feel moved to do that. Liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing really supports my channel also. So I appreciate you, no matter what. Now, I also have a Facebook group, guys, and I do a live feed every 2 weeks where we look at the horoscope and what's happening, in your sign, how you are affected by certain astrological aspects at the time. And I also have my cards and I answer any questions that anyone may have. So that's fun. Join the Facebook group, and that link is below too. So I think that's it. Without any further ado, let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology section of your reading. And there's a lot going on, guys, this week. So first of all, on Monday, July the 8th, Venus is in a beautiful relationship to Uranus. Now, this can, depending on where this falls in your chart, this can be love at first sight even. It's kind of, your interests are vast and varied. You seem to be interested in everything. Everything kind of stimulates. Anything kind of novel is exciting. And you're feeling very social, and you're noticing people are drawn to you because you have this kind of magnetism and attractiveness about you. And of course, this is definitely depending on where this aspect lies in your chart. You can connect with people in unusual and unique ways. And of course, like I said before, you can easily fall in love. Now, also on the 8th, Mercury is conjunct Mars. Now that means that they're very, very close and their energies kind of meld. This is about being really decisive, but not only being decisive, taking action on any decision that you have. There's kind of no procrastination. It's like, I know what I want, I'm going to get it, and let's do it. It's really good energy for people who are reporters or journalists, because they go out, they take actions on their ideas and thoughts. So it's like you can express yourself vehemently, and you can say exactly what you think and just not really care about where the chips fall, kind of thing. It's just, You've determined, you get out there, you do what you're supposed to do, you say what you think, and you get things done. It's very that. Now, so Tuesday, July the 9th, the Sun is opposite Saturn. Now, the Sun is creativity, it's energy, it's abundance, and Saturn is like the old man, and he's restrictive, and he's rules and regulations. So you might kind of feel a little restricted in some way. It's a challenging aspect when something is opposing, when one planet is opposing the other. So this could affect your self-esteem. You might want to go somewhere, you might feel abundantly energized, but then you don't have maybe the courage to do what you want to do because you're feeling self-conscious or a little reticent, or you feel that there's blocks somewhere. So it can be a little challenging, that energy. Now, on Thursday, July the 11th, the Sun is trine Neptune. Now, this is a beautiful energy. Trine is a very easy, harmonious energy. And so the Sun will kind of bring Neptune to the higher octave of spirituality and perhaps in service for people. It's like idealism, it's spirituality, it's caring about the globe and perhaps human suffering and wanting to really get out there and help and do something. So the 11th is my birthday. and maybe I should do a video on my birthday. Maybe I can help someone. Who knows? Let's see what's happening. Let's see how things go. Now, on Sunday, July the 14th, the Sun is opposite Pluto. This is a very strong and willful kind of mindset, right? It's about getting what you want, almost at any cost. Sometimes it's a little, what's the word I want to say? It's like single-mindedness. It's just going after something for what you want there and then. We can feel better and perhaps more superior than other people. We feel like all that in a bag of crisps, or chips, as they say in America, crisps in England. So it's really about having very strong desires and wanting to go after them. And perhaps being ego-based. And so we kind of need to be aware of that. Maybe we can step back and just take a look at it. Or if it happens, like shrink back and say, oh, wow, this is what's happening astrologically. Maybe I need to take a step back and I don't need to go after this right now. Now, we are all leading up to next week on Tuesday to the lunar eclipse in Capricorn, and that I will talk about in the next astrological report for next week. So guys, without further ado, let's go to your tarot reading, shall we? Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for the tarot card section of your reading for July the 8th through July the 14th. One last shuffle for you guys. Okay, this is for Scorpio. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information can you give Scorpio for this coming week? Three cards for Scorpio, please. 3 cards for Scorpio. Wonderful guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Scorpio for this coming week? 2 more cards for Scorpio, please. 2 more cards for Scorpio. What wonderful. Oh, is that? Oh, there's 2. Okay. 1 more card for Scorpio. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's too many. 50 million fell out. 1 more card for 50 million. I never exaggerate. Okay, there we have it. Now, these are clarifying cards for Scorpio. One last shuffle. Please clarify. Oh! Okay, that's it. Okay, please clarify. Please clarify. There it is. Okay, guys, let us go to your cards, shall we? Okay, the first card out for you is the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Wands is the Death card. Then you have the Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Cups. Royalty, darling, it's all about the queens. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. And then you have the Hermit. Okay, the first card out for you is the Ace of Wands. There's a new opportunity coming in for you. Look, the Ace of Wands is about its passion, its fire, it's the spark that turns into a flame, that starts a fire, that, you know, turns into a blazing fire, right? So this is a wonderful opportunity coming in for you, but passionate. This is something you're very passionate about, Scorpio. Oh, God. Now, clarifying the Ace of Wands is the Death card. And the Death card really kind of represents your house, you know, the 8th house, death and rebirth, regeneration and transformation. So I feel that there is a really huge transformation going on for you, Scorpio. I feel that you're changing inside. Like things are really, it's almost like you're having this awareness. Some of you, it's spiritual awareness. Some of you, it's, you know, self-awareness. But I feel that you are moving forward kind of renewed. It's almost like you're born again, right? So this opportunity is coming in for you. Now, this can be an opportunity for, you know, personal growth, but it can also be an opportunity in your career that's going to completely regenerate you and change your life because you are changed. Your life changes when you change. So this major change is the death of the old you and the rebirth of the new you. And it's going to be a lot more passionate based. It's going to be more exciting. Oh gosh, yes. Now, we have the Queen of Swords in, and she's this intellectual powerhouse. She knows when someone is full of crap, right? Because she sees through to a person's soul, but not because she's intuitive. She's not. She just has studied people. So she knows them. Now, she's been on her own a long time. She is, and she just tells the truth, and she just tells it like it is, darling. And she doesn't think about, she's not compassionate. She doesn't think about people's feelings. She's telling you the truth to help you. She does not intend on hurting you, but if this is a truth you need to hear, she's going to tell it to you. So you may hear the truth from someone, and it's like, ugh, you know, you're very sensitive and you don't like the way they've said it. The problem is, right, is that this is a time you need to stand away from your sensitivity, and you need to look at the truth, excuse me, and own whatever you can, because this is what's going to help you move forward. It's when she comes in, it's like, don't shoot the messenger. Now, there again, you can be the messenger, the Queen of Swords. You could, like, you know, because you're so sensitive and you stuff your feelings in, you repress them, that you could just come out and say something very hurtful to someone. It's that sting, right? It's the scorpionic sting. You know, you could just say something to someone that just really hurts them to the core. So I feel that you've got to find your truth in this situation, Scorpio. You have to look for the truth in a situation, your truth. I feel you've got, look, clarifying the Queen of Swords, you've got the Queen of Cups, which is the opposite. She's compassionate and loving, right? So you've got the mix of these two energies. So what I'm getting for you is this is about looking at the truth in a situation. It's about finding your voice. It's about speaking your truth, but it's speaking it with kindness and compassion and soulfully. So don't repress your feelings or don't shove them in where you want to say it, but say it softly and tell your truth, but tell it compassionately. I feel that you've got to look for your voice in here, and you've got to speak your truth, Scorpio. And I know that's difficult for you. I know that's really hard for you, but this is saying you really need to talk about how you feel, to say, find your voice, because that's where your strength is. Your strength is in telling your truth. But remember to use kind words. Tell the truth, yes, but use kindness and compassion. Maybe this is where your change is coming in. Maybe you're finding your voice finally, and you can express yourself compassionately. You can tell the truth without hurting someone. I feel that this may be you're coming into this. Now, the next card is the Four of Pentacles. Now, this is about holding on to something that doesn't work for you anymore. This comes in when you have to let go. So this could be somebody may have hurt your feelings, but you need to let it go and you need to see the truth in it. It could be that look, ask yourself, what am I holding on to here? What is it serving me? Because sometimes when we're holding on to hurt and pain, right, it's only hurting us. It's not hurting anyone else. So this is about letting go. It's releasing. If it's financial, let it go. Spend a little. You're blocked in some way. I don't think it's financial for you. I think you're blocked. I think you're emotionally blocked right now. It's blocking you in all areas because look, he's holding on to things and he's just like this, and it's just the energy stopping right there. You need to let that go. Clarifying it is the Hermit. So I feel that this is definitely a mental thing where you're holding on to it and then it turns into emotions, right? Whatever you're holding on to. The Hermit is learning everything he can. He's a voracious reader. He takes a respite from society and he goes into deep meditation and he connects with the ethereal realm. And when he comes out, he's no longer controlled by his mind. Now, we can't control our minds, but we can get to a place where we don't allow our minds to control us. And so he's holding up this light, right, in the darkness to show other people the way. He's the student and the teacher, and he's going to show you the way. And he's holding up the lantern. That lantern represents his mind. He's no longer a slave to his mind. He now can separate himself. I like that Rumi quote. I am not this hair. I am not this skin. I am the soul that lives within. I may have got that a few words wrong, but that's basically it, right? So this is not being controlled by our minds. It's release. Release it. Just think of that word release. Constantly say, that's your mantra this week. Release. Release the pain. Release that feeling. Release that thought. Release. Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.